Freddie, welcome to Singapore.
Thank you, Kirpal.
Tell us a little bit about your growing up, your childhood, the family. Yeah.
I was the firstborn in my family. I'm the eldest in the family. I was born in 1953 in Santo Tomas Isabela, and I remember when I was growing up as a child, I was around 5 years old, or 4. I remember my grandfather was the vice mayor in our town, and my father was the chief of police.
Oh, wow.
So I was growing up, and I was introduced as the son of the grandson of the vice mayor and the son of the chief of police. And my father is always fond of me because I can sing and dance, and he always very proud when he has visitors. Say, come on, Freddy, sing something for our guest, or dance something. So he would always want me to sing or dance for his guest. And
so those were good happy days, right?
Yes, those were the happy days. And then we moved to Manila because my father was very sick, and it was only in Manila that they can cure him.
Right.
Eventually he got cured, but he lost everything. He lost everything, the farm, the business, and everything.
So when you were in Manila, Freddie, you grew up mainly with Marcos? Is he
I
like
was
the first big president you remember? Or the one
when I was
before him?
growing up, it was just Dado Macapagal.
Okay.
That I remembered in elementary in Santa Mesa, Manila, where I grew up. I was there at the age, I think, of 6 or 7. It was just Dado Macapagal, who is the father of Gloria Macapagal, who became president later, was the president, and we had a beautiful public educational system at that time, and I do remember also that during that time the dollar is 2 against the peso. $1 is 2 pesos at that time, and I think if my memory serves me right, we were second to Japan economically during those times.
So you've seen Philippines, and the peso obviously go down.
Yes, from the best that it was until it went down.
And would you say this was just out to very bad economic decisions or wrong leaders, or what do you attribute that to?
It's more of too much borrowing during the time of Marcos. That's why the peso went down, because he borrowed so much money for whatever he intended to do with, and all of a sudden from $1 to 2, it became $1 to 6, and by the time I was singing in Olongapo, it was already $1 to 12 or something.
And today is $1 to
$1 to 44 or something.
My God! Wow. Yeah. Now you mentioned Marcos, and I think it's commonly agreed that the first few years of Marcos were very good.
Oh yes.
And then something happened, and he just went from bad to worse, right? Is that an opinion still shared by most Filipinos?
Sadly, no more. Filipinos, we tend to forgive people, but I personally, I can also forgive, but I will never forget.
Right.
So it's some Filipinos, they turn to forgive and forget, but I myself, no, I will forgive but not forget, because if you forget, then the history will repeat itself again, all over again. The reason for the downfall, I think, is that Marcos was supposed to do it for the country, and all of a sudden he realized that he's being respected by every Filipino when he says, I want this, and nobody would even bother to contradict him. They just follow what he wants, and then he found out that he can control the Filipino already, and what he did is, instead of continuing the good 2 years, he decided to wait for a while. I would like to do it for myself first. So he started building the crony, and I think it was the crony that really put the tarnish on his name.
Right. Okay, we'll switch gears for a little bit. Now, you grew up in a very happy, wonderful Isabela, and then because of your father's sickness and the move to Manila, there was some.
Hello, my beloved HMTV viewers. I'm here to inform you that Freddie Aguilar, the legendary Filipino folk musician and icon of original Filipino music, OPM, passed away on May 27, 2025, at the age of 72. He died at approximately 1:30 a.m. at the Philippine Heart Center in Quezon City due to cardiac arrest arising from kidney complications and pneumonia. Born Ferdinand Pascual Aguilar on February 5, 1953, in Santo Tomas, Isabela, Philippines, he began composing songs at age 14. He studied electrical engineering at De Guzman Institute of Technology, but left college at 18 to pursue music full-time. He started as a street performer and later played in folk clubs and bars, eventually gaining recognition in Manila's music scene. Aguilar's breakthrough came with his 1978 hit, Anak, a heartfelt ballad about a parent's love for a wayward child. The song became the best-selling Philippine music record of all time, selling over 33 million copies worldwide and translated into 51 languages. He was also known for his rendition of Bayan Ko, which became an anthem of resistance during the 1986 People Power Revolution against Ferdinand Marcos. His music often addressed themes of nationalism, social justice, and Filipino identity, earning him a place as a cultural icon. Aguilar married Josephine Capo in 1978, and they had 4 children: Megan, Jonan, Isabella, and Jericho. In 2013, he converted to Islam and married Jovi Gadula Albao, also known as Siti Mariam, under Islamic rites in Maguindanao. He adopted the Muslim name Abdul Farid. In his later years, Aguilar remained active in music and politics, serving as the National Executive Vice President of Partido Federal ng Pilipinas, PFP. His death was confirmed by PFP General Counsel Atty. George Briones. Freddie Aguilar's contributions to Filipino music and culture have left an indelible mark, inspiring generations with his poignant lyrics and passionate performances. May his